Hey guys, my name is Em and welcome back to the start of a brand new weekly reading vlog. Today is Monday the 11th of April and I'm so excited for this reading vlog because it is the first week of our Easter break. It is Easter week. I am just so determined to read so much this week. I'm gonna read like 20 books. So it is a super rainy, cold, windy day outside, so I'm definitely going to be taking this as like a nice start to the break by reading and hopefully finishing a book or two today. So let me talk you through the books that I'm planning on reading. Okay, so the book that I am currently reading physically is The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea by xoxo. I started this yesterday and I'm already 120 something pages in. I'm actually not really liking this book and I'm so disappointed that I'm not liking it because the cover is beautiful, the book looks amazing, like it looks like something that I'm gonna love, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the writing, if it's like the plot, the characters, I really don't know, but I'm really not liking this one, which is kind of unfortunate, but I am determined to finish it because I've got like 200 pages left and I feel like I might be able to finish that today because I really don't want to drag it out anymore. This book is inspired by a Chinese myth where every year a bride for the sea god is claimed and like they then go into like the spirit realm or something. Like that's what I'm picking up from it, and our main character was not chosen as the sea bride but her brother's girlfriend was, so she goes in place of the brother's girlfriend so that the brother won't suffer. But I mean, I don't really see the logic in that, to be honest, because I think he's going to be just as upset, hopefully more upset, if his sister was taken than if his girlfriend was taken. So I really don't know what the logic was in that, but anyways, she volunteers as tribute. It's very confusing because then she meets this other guy who is like a guard. I don't really know who he is. There's kind of like a love triangle, except not really. I'm just really not liking this book basically, but I do want to finish it just to see how it ends up. Then I'm also listening to an audiobook. I'm listening to Finlay Donovan is Killing It. I don't actually know the author's name, but I'm listening to that. I've got about an hour left on 2.2 speed, which is the speed I'm listening at, and I'm actually really liking this one. This is like a comedy mystery, or like a light-hearted mystery, where we follow our main character Finlay Donovan, who is a single mother and an author, and then she's having this meeting with her editor or her agent, and then she gets mistaken for a hit woman. She gets offered 50,000 if she kills this woman's husband. It's entertaining and I am really liking it, so I'm interested to see how that mystery is going to play out. So yeah, that's kind of my TBR for this week. Like, I do want to read a lot more, but I don't know what books I'm going to be in the mood for once I finish my current reads. So yeah, that is my TBR for the week. I actually have an Amazon package to open. It feels like a book, which is why I'm opening it on here, but I actually haven't ordered anything. I mean, I wouldn't put it past me to order something and not remember, or to have a pre-order or something, but I don't think I've ordered something, which means it possibly could be a gift, and I'm very excited. So let's open it up. Oh my god, it's Neon Gods by Katie Robert. I have wanted this book since it came out, but I never bought it. Okay, wait, let me find the note. Shannon! Oh my god. Oh, I'm crying. Oh my god. So this is from Shannon from Reading with Shan, and she said, "Hi Em, thanks for the wonderful and cozy videos you put out for us to watch. When I need a cozy half an hour, it's been great to watch your videos with a tea. Much love." From Shan. Thank you so much, Shannon. Oh my god, I'm gonna put this note inside the book. I always do that. I always like tape the notes to the inside of the book so that I can like be reminded every time I open the book. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Okay, maybe this is on the TBR for this week. So this is like a Hades and Persephone retelling, and Katie Robert is, bless her heart, unhinged. I love Katie Robert as a person. I'm hit and miss with her books. I've read some extremely questionable ones, but I've also read like 5-star ones, but I feel like this will be one that I really like. Okay, so it is now 1 p.m. and I have just finished Finlay Donovan is Killing It by El Cosimano, and I actually really liked it. I think that it was a really good idea to read this on audio. I definitely think that it made me enjoy it a lot more. I don't know, there's certain books that just are better when you read them on audio. I think I'm gonna give this one a 4-star, possibly 3.5, but I'm gonna round it up to 4 on Goodreads. The mystery was actually decent. Like, it wasn't like completely like humorous or anything. Like, it was a really good mystery, and I really liked the very ending because it sets it up perfectly for the sequel, which I'll hopefully be listening to very soon. Yeah, I did actually really like it, so I am going to probably read the second one as my next audiobook. I don't always listen to an audiobook but when I'm like invested in something, then I will actually finish it. That is my first book of this vlog finished, and also the first book of the Easter break. Hi besties, happy Tuesday. It is currently 11 AM. Yes, I'm still in my pajamas, but it's Easter break. So I have actually been reading this morning, and I'm continuing my read of The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea by xoxo, and I've now reached chapter 20, which is page 185. Honestly, like, I'm not loving this book. I am liking it a bit more than at the beginning of the book, because at the beginning I was just so confused, but I am over halfway through, so I am hoping to finish that today. And when I finish this, I think I'm going to move on to Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. This book, it just looks amazing, and I'm so in the mood for a romance. The positive thing that I will say about this book is that like the setting is very beautiful. This is set in the spirit realm, and there's like a lot of mythology, but that's kind of the only thing that's going for it in this book. So yeah, that is my reading update on that. But I have another Amazon package, and I'm going to open it with you because, again, I think this is a book and I haven't ordered anything. So let's open it up. Oh my god, it's Marriage for One by Ella Mays. This book has been on my wish list for so long. Honestly, might read this now first instead of this, but like, oh my god, okay, this is so amazing. Okay, so this is from Shan as well, so oh my god, thank you so much, Shan. We're absolutely gonna buddy read this. Thank you so much, Shannon. That is amazing. I'm definitely gonna read this book very soon. This is like a fake marriage, grumpy sunshine romance book, and that's kind of all I know about it. And I know that his name is Jack and her name is Rose, so there's kind of like some Titanic references in there. So yeah, even more reason to finish The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea immediately, because I want to move on to some romance books. I didn't actually end up editing anything yesterday, so I do need to edit my vlog because that has to go up tomorrow, so I do have to do that. But also I really want to finish The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea, so we're just gonna work our way through it and see what happens. But yeah, happy Tuesday. Hello besties, it is 6:30 and I wanted to come on to give you an update. I'm on page 195 of The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea, and I would literally pay somebody to take my eyeballs and read it for me. It's not intolerable in the sense that I'm like, I hate this book. It's just kind of like, I really want this to be over, and if I didn't have just over 100 pages left, I would DNF. So I am gonna try finish this book right now because I don't want to bring this into another day. I'm waiting on my mom to come home with rice because we had to throw out all of our rice because it was recalled. I just really want to finish this fucking book right now. I'm just not liking it, and I'm so sad that I'm not liking it because the reviews on Goodreads are amazing. On page 195, I'm nearly there. There's 320 pages. Godspeed, my friend, we can do this. Hi besties. Okay, it is Thursday today and I'm just about to go into town to get my nails off and to look for the Heartstopper magazine, but I wanted to give you a reading update really quickly before I go. So last night I did finish The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea by xoxo. Honestly, I skim read the last 100 pages quite a bit because I just couldn't bring this into another day because I just hated it so much, and I'm so sad that I didn't like this book because it's so pretty and the reviews are so amazing on Goodreads. So maybe don't let my opinion of this book like sway whether you want to read it or not, because a lot of people, the majority of people even, really did love this book. But I personally found it very insufferable and the most boring book that I think I've ever read. Hated the romance, hated everything to do with this book. But if I could go back in time to the time where I decided to pick up this book, I would tell myself not to, because I would have rathered this just look pretty on my shelf and not disappoint me like it has done. So I ended up giving this a 2-star, but I'm still glad that I have it finished now because that was another book finished on my Goodreads goals. But I may have done a slight amount of book shopping because we've got 3 Amazon packages. So let's open this up. 2 of these are pre-orders that came out today, and then the other one is the one that I'm actually going to pick up next. I wish I knew which book was in which, because the 2 pre-orders I actually kind of wanted to cancel. Not because I didn't want them, but I know that I'm not going to be able to read them right now. They had already dispatched when I thought to cancel them. So let's go with this one first. Okay, so it is Dating Dr. Dill. This is a new release rom-com, but it was Bisma who convinced me to buy it. I will get into what they're about later, but I'm in such a rush. So yes, Dating Dr. Dill. Which one of these do I think is the book that I really want to read? I think it's this one, so I'm gonna open this one next. No, wrong way around. Okay, I'm gonna open this one first. Okay, so it is Hook, Line and Sinker by Tessa Bailey. This is the sequel to It Happened One Summer, and I'm reading It Happened One Summer with my Patreons this month as a buddy read. So I decided to order the sequel because I really want to read it, and I have a feeling that I'm gonna love It Happened One Summer, so it definitely makes sense. But this is a really thick book. But It Happened One Summer is like based off of Schitt's Creek, which is the next show that I really want to watch. So I want to read that book really soon, and then hopefully I will read this. And this just gives me perfect summer vibes because it's set in like a beach fishing town thing. And then finally we have this book. This is the book that I have had in my basket since I found out about it a few weeks ago, and I wanted it so badly, but it was so expensive. But then I just decided, you know what, treat yourself, self-care, let's buy it. So I bought it. Okay, so the book is The Confidence of Wildflowers by Macaulay Smeltzer. I cannot wait to read this book. Oh, it doesn't have the romance pages. I was hoping it would have the romance pages, you know, like those kind of like really thick pages. It doesn't, but I'm so excited to read this book. This is an age gap, small town romance, and I think this is the book that I'm going to be picking up next. So honestly, I might bring it to town with me, but I have to go right now. But this is the book haul for today. Very happy with it, very excited with it. Can you tell that I'm in the romance reading mood? Because they're all romances. Okay, it is later in the day. It is now 5:10 and I've gotten home and I am ready to read. I kind of want to do a 24-hour readathon because I haven't done one in ages, but I think I'm gonna start The Confidence of Wildflowers because I've waited so long for this book that I just need to read it like immediately. So I read the prologue while I was in the car because I was just like so ready to just read this book, but then I realized I can't read in the car. I do not have that superpower. But even the prologue was like really sad. I don't know why I thought that this was going to be like a light-hearted romance, like I don't know, but the trigger warning says there are mentions of childhood sexual abuse, cancer and death. Someone could have told me that this was not going to be a light-hearted, fun, cutesy romance. I mean, maybe it will be, but with those themes, I don't see how it can be. So I think I'm going to sit and read for a bit right now because I really want to get through some more books. And then if I do a 24-hour readathon, at least I'll like have a little bit of this book read already. So like it's kind of cheating, but kind of not. It is 12:32 at night and I just got off sprints with Soph. I've been reading The Confidence of Wildflowers all evening. I'm loving this book so much. Like I'm really loving it. I honestly am kind of shocked at the amount that I read. I'm on chapter 18, which is page 140 or thereabouts, and I'm obsessed with this book. However, I'm concerned because everybody says in the last like 10% of the book it just gets devastating. Kind of scared to get to that part because right now it's all happiness. I think I'm going to do a 24-hour readathon tomorrow, so this possibly could be the last update of this vlog. I feel like I've read quite a bit this week. I started with Finley Donovan Is Killing It. I gave that one 4 stars, but honestly kind of like 3.75. I was talking to Bisma because she was reading it while I was reading it and she just finished it, and she said that like there was so much build up to it and she was loving it, but then the ending was just so anticlimactic. And like I agree with that 100%. I was expecting there to be like a huge twist or a huge betrayal in this book, and there wasn't. So yeah, I definitely do agree with that. So I think I'm going to give it like a 3.75. And then I read The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea, which unfortunately was one of my most disappointing reads of this year. And then I read 140 pages of The Confidence of Wildflowers as well. So I'm really proud of myself for what I read this week. Thank you so much for watching. Like always, all my links will be down in the description box, including the link to my Patreon if you want to get some exclusive content from me. Comment the sea emoji if you watched to the end. Thank you so much for watching. Stay amazing, stay kind, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.